Hello everyone, it's Pixel again, and we are back with Discord's doll. So yeah, first and foremost, disclaimer, I own nothing. Everything belongs to the rightful owners, so please go and support them and be nice, please. And yeah, so I know it's been a while since I last reviewed this, but... And yeah. So yeah, sorry that it's been a while. It's just... yeah. But yeah, so chapter 3. So it starts with the butler getting Applejack and Rainbow Dash for dinner. And it's revealed that Fluttershy, like, the reason why Fluttershy in Discord, well, for Discord as to why he's living in a mansion is because, like, Fluttershy, like, was having some mental problems, and, yeah. And, yeah. And everyone in the mansion was trying to make sure that she stayed inside. But, yeah. But something happened, and, yeah. So, yeah, they make it to the dining room, and sorry about that. And yeah, Fluttershy is, well, a doll of her is there that Discord made in order to, like, in order to cope with the grief. And yeah, so they talk for a while about what's been happening, and, like, after Pinkie Pie accidentally spills some wine on Twilight, Discord asks his butler to attend to them, and while he takes Pinkie to his study. So... and Applejack and Rarity actually get into a fight, like, about what happened. Like, and Applejack wants to know, like, why Rarity can't just forgive her sister. You know, like, let bygones be bygones. And Discord did the same with her, and she did the same thing with Rainbow and vice versa, but Rarity has said that she has moved on, but if it's forgiveness that she wants, then Rarity says that she sadly can't give that to her. But Applejack says that that none of the CMC were in their right state of mind, and nobody was at that time. And Rainbow, like, starts to hear a voice that sounds like Fluttershy asking her for help. And apparently it's coming from the doll. And Fluttershy is telling her that she's trapped and no one will let her leave. And Rainbow even sees the doll move on its own. And she thinks that Discord is just messing with her. But luckily dinner is served, And yeah, the butler also tells everyone in sorry about that, in the room that Discord has a message for them, that he has business with Pinkie Pie, but also thanks them for coming. And so yeah, so they all toast to that, and Rainbow sees that the doll isn't moving. But she does see, like, a stain on the doll's, on her shoulder. So after all of that, Discord does return with Pinkie, and Rainbow notices that the doll keeps begging her to listen. And yeah, Twilight... Yeah. Yeah, they basically, of course, tried to enjoy the party as much as they could. But of course, there was still, like, tension because before Discord came back with Pinkie, Applejack and Rarity were still arguing. And Twilight just stayed silenced until Pinkie came back. And apparently Fluttershy was acting similarly during her spiral. Apparently it got to the point where she was thinking the world was against her. And that... But Rainbow does, like, remember that Discord was affected by Fluttershy being gone, too. And the whole thing with the doll is, like, his way of coping. Speaking of which, she still hears the doll trying to get her attention, and Fluttershy she begs her not to leave her there. And Rainbow tells her to shut up, and everyone, of course, thinks that she's telling them to shut up, and she apologizes, and, well, Applejack apologizes for her. And yeah, Pinkie... I am so sorry, excuse me. Like, she tries to change the topic and asks Twilight how Spike is doing. But the doll is still begging Rainbow for help. But of course she just tells it to shut up again. And Discord wants to know, because Rainbow actually picks up her plate and throws it at the Fluttershy doll. And Rainbow excuses herself and goes back to her room. And that's the end of chapter 3. So, yeah, like I said before, I really love the mystery in this story because you don't know if it's, like, if Rainbow Dash is really hearing Fluttershy in the doll, or if it's just, like, part of the grieving process, or because, well, yeah, later on in the story, we are going to find out what exactly is going on. Kind of. But yeah, I also like how the tension between, like, there is tension between Applejack and Rarity, like, the whole thing with their sisters and what they did. So, yeah, like, and I will say this, like, I am a big fan, like, I always did like horror mysteries, and I like how you don't know if it's Discord. Like, you don't know if Discord really is trying to mess around with Rainbow, or if she's having, like, a mental breakdown. And, like, hearing Fluttershy in the doll is her way of coping with her being gone. But yeah, like, this also, I will say this before, like, this story also does remind me a lot of Discord's Puppet, which is a song, and yeah, seriously, check it out, it's very good. But I think that's it for now, but regardless, I do hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!